I think Mick Lynch is one of the most popular men in the country.
Oh, I just absolutely love him.
Why?
He's just fantastic, isn't he?
Why?
He has defied odds to become this figure that actually engages people and is likeable and is charismatic and has turned public opinion.
You're talking about him as if he's a cult leader.
I think that...
you seem a bit obsessed.
I think the government were pretty certain in the fact that he could be relied upon, RMT could be relied upon to... come down on strikes and to say, look, public, this is why we need to ban striking and restrict people standing up for themselves. But then Mick Lynch came in and suddenly changed everyone's minds, and everyone was like, actually, I really support these strikes. I get it. I see what this guy's doing, and I want to have.
Do you have evidence of that support?
Yeah, totally. So I think it's at the moment it's over 50. The majority of people support the strikes as opposed to don't support the strikes, and I think it's engaging people and it's galvanising other industries to get involved and do similar things themselves. I think the Royal Mail.
So you support the idea of a winter of discontent?
I absolutely support the idea of every industry being able to defend their terms and conditions of their contracts and to demand
to hell with
to
people
require pay
who are trying to
that
get
is within the cost of
to a normal life, to hell with
living,
people
in line
who are
with
trying
that.
to travel, to hell with small businesses that are trying to operate.
Well, yeah, so this, again, you're putting it at the door of the wrong group, I think. I think this is entirely at the door of the government. The RMT use this as a last resort.
Well, they've been offered a decent pay rise, Sarah. And the problem is if the government were to give in to Mick Lynch, think of what that would do to inflation.
I think people support the principle of being able to go on strike. People will, and I think that's correct. I think people should be able to, make representation if they don't feel that they're properly being treated. But there's a difference between having a principle of people being able to go on strike and just being unreasonable.
Yeah.
Which is what this is. I mean, this is clearly, it's politically motivated primarily, not, I don't think, coming from a place of trying to make the labour force have a better time.
And it will be very interesting to see in a few months' time if he continues to unleash this sort of havoc and he does encourage other unions to follow suit.
He's doing his job.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he's playing with fire because I think if people really can't get to work and if people really find their lives are absolutely a misery.
Well, what about people who are missing hospital appointments?
What's going to happen when people can't, go to work because the schools are on strike and they can't? That's going to be problematic, and you could end up with a proper backlash, I think.
So just give the workers what they want and give them the conditions. And
yes, that's really realistic, isn't it, Amy? I mean, maybe in your proud cuckoo land socialist world that works, but you not understand if public sector workers were to be given these massive 16% pay increases to match inflation, what's going to happen?
I mean, they already
have
a much better deal than a lot of low-paid private sector.
Absolutely, they do.
I think that
who are facing no pay.
Who are facing no pay rise.